Hey, I'm cutting costs in our planning. Don't look at me like that.
What's up mga goy? Welcome to a new episode of the Bugoy Late Night Talk. Here we are again. We're going to share some of our late night conversations. And for today, we're going to talk about tying the knot. So yes, this is an ongoing conversation between me and Erica whether what type of wedding we're going to have. Is it gonna be civil wedding or a church wedding? For me, because of this, what's happening around the world, I'm considering civil wedding because we don't know like the future. It's very uncertain. I mean, there's a lot of uncertainty. But for her,
I'm all for church wedding.
no matter what happens,
I win.
no matter what happens, she wants church wedding.
Yeah, I want church wedding because obviously for reasons that I cannot explain. But it was so simple. It's because I want church wedding. Okay, I'm so brat, but yeah, I want church wedding. It's like it's been a dream to, you know, walk down the aisle and with you there waiting for me, and also of my family, my parents, as the eldest daughter, I guess my parents would really love it, and I bet they dream to see me walk down the aisle and walk with me to the aisle, to the altar.
Is it really
So-
necessary?
What? Like for my parents to send me to the altar? Of course, yes.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, like,
Oh.
because that tradition and that culture is what binds us together. It's a moment that you can't take away, and it's a moment you can't replicate in a civil wedding.
But for what I told you before, when we're talking about this tying the knot, I promised you that even if we're married in a civil wedding, I'm gonna marry you again
On a
in
church, wedding. So what's the point of doing civil wedding if we're still gonna get married in a church wedding? If church wedding is the destination, or it's, you know, the main goal, then why would we have to do a civil wedding?
For me, for us to move on.
Move on?
Yeah, because I think we're stuck. I don't know. I think we're stuck. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. I just want us to, you know, move on, like, because we're stuck on planning this wedding.
Yeah, he wants it to be over. He wants the
I want
planning
it
to be over.
and
Just jump to the moment that
proceed
we're
to the
already
next-
married.
yeah, proceed to the next dream.
So what's next after getting married?
There's a lot. I mean, the house,
We can have a house even before getting married.
but there's a lot of, you know,
I know, legalities.
legalities. It's okay to get married through a civil wedding given this uncertainty.
You know, Lobes, even if like it's a church, like process wise, it's the same. Civil wedding and church wedding, you're gonna have to process your senomar, your seminar, your birth certificate, everything for both weddings. And you spoke about expenses. Well, it's gonna be the same expense also. Like the money that you pay to the church is also the same money that you will pay to whoever will officiate your wedding in a civil wedding.
Is it?
Yeah. And we've talked about it before, so I keep on trying to pull him into the church wedding. He was considering about the costs, the flowers, the food, and everything. Both things you can adjust in both weddings. If you don't want to have flowers on the church, it's fine. I'm fine with it. All I really want is that kind of tradition in front of the altar. Although I'm not a religious nut, I have to say, but just that tradition which my parents and my grandparents have passed on to us. And I've attended my cousin's wedding, and it was so beautiful, you know, like saying your vows in front of your family and in front of like our community leader, which is the priest, and the altar and the spiritual part of it. That's all I want, that moment, which I will not achieve in a civil wedding, in some,
but you can
in some office, in some wherever.
You can achieve it because that's what I've said. I'm gonna marry you, remarry you again in a church wedding.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't have to talk about this anymore. No more civil wedding. But I get your point. There are also couples who, you know, go for a civil wedding because that is what is like what they have access to. Like there are times that they don't have access to church, or sometimes it's rush. So the next best thing to do is to do a civil wedding, which is okay with them. But for us, if we're not rushing, then let's go church.
Aren't we?
I'm not rushing. Taking my pace. Are you rushing?
I think all the things that you said, I will just consider everything what you said.
Thank you.
She won't consider about the
Okay,
things,
fine.
the things that I want.
Listen.
Only the things that she wants. So
But you want to get married to me, right?
yeah.
Okay. Then the church wedding will do that too.
Okay. I guess I don't.
No.
I don't have a
Don't
choice.
give up right away, or else.
No, for me.
Nah. Let's say things happen and we don't have a church. I think
Like-
I'm fine with civil wedding.
Things happen like what?
Like, I don't know, but there's no church available.
It's impossible. Well, I also told her that we will have a vacation in Sri Lanka, which is an hour away from here by plane. And I'm giving her the idea of getting married in Sri Lanka.
That would be nice. I love Sri Lanka. It would be nice, you know, like just the two of us and with someone like
Yeah.
officiating the wedding and like whatever. But
You
I
know,
don't know. Like my family is not there. You know, they're a big part of who I am.
I mean, of course, there will be another wedding that your family, my family will be there.
But it's not gonna be as legit and as
It
you know,
is legit.
genuine anymore. Cause like we know already that we got married.
Yeah, but the feelings, the experience is still different. It's not gonna be the same.
But the expense.
Well, that's, you know, we talked about going for a vacation in Sri Lanka. So I think the expense is not that much since we can just drop by to a government's office
we can't do
or to a
that.
tribe.
We need to have documents, proper documents.
I mean, we have proper documents. We are legal here, so I think it's easy. We have passport, we have birth certificates, we have everything.
Okay, now I know. So the next, if we can go to Sri Lanka, and if we go to Sri Lanka for our next vacation, I know what is his plan is going to be. So I'm not gonna go with him.
Well, you
No.
can always refuse.
Do I have a say? Yeah, I have a say.
You have, because even now you don't want civil wedding, so you always have a say. So,
Okay, so it's settled.
yeah,
Church wedding.
I guess so since I don't have a choice.
I'm sorry. Like, do you feel that I'm the one dictating this, the whole planning, the whole marriage?
Yes, you are. Like, no doubt you're the one who's planning everything. You're the planner. But I'll just say yes to everything you will say.
Boy, to be fair, I'm what? I consider you. I consider what you want, not the big ones,
Nah.
not the big decisions.
So, guys, it's really up to you. You just need to plan it very well before deciding what type of wedding you're going to have.
I think the most important part is you get the wedding that you can afford.
Yeah.
Don't overspend because that's just one day of your life. What happens after is what's most important. Hey, I'm cutting costs in our planning. Don't look at me like that.
Alright, so I just hope that I don't. It seems that we don't give insights for today.
Yeah, it's more.
It's just
yeah.
more about us, about our plans.
Yeah, it's Bugoy Late Night Talks. This is what we talk about.
Alright, so see you on the next episode of the Bugoy Late Night Talk. See you, bye.